Vamos lá. Começando. Day 9.
Irving.
Finally.
Por fim,
I'm okay.
estou bem.
I was dying on this chair.
Nessa cadeira. Não vamos.
Let's keep going, if you
Vamos
want.
seguir, se queres.
Together. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of the story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
Cuidado, entendi.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if
No passado, antes
someone
de
was putting pieces of my
para que
past in front of me
veja
to
desde
show them
outra
to me under
perspectiva.
another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
De quem você tá falando, Nick? Meu
Maybe
pai.
it's my father.
Igual meu pai.
In my music box, I found the
Nunca
medal
tivemos
I
que
won the
encontrar uma
night
medalha
Rachel
que
died.
ganhei antes
Dad
que
could have put it
a
there,
Rachel morreu.
and if he did, there must be a
Pai
reason.
colocou ali, por alguma razão.
It all sounds insane.
The night
Pareceu.
Rachel died.
Noite que a
Maybe I
Rachel
have to
morreu,
start from there.
ele
I
deveria
played in that
começar.
really long hockey
Foi uma
game.
partida de hockey.
But
Então,
what was going on in the
o que
meantime?
ocorreu enquanto estava
You
lá?
remember that night,
Você
Irving?
lembra daquela
I
noite?
think I was at
Eu
church with
estava
my
na
family.
igreja com a minha família.
Church.
Igreja.
That night we
Nesse
had a
dia
mass
tive
for
uma
the poor
missa
here.
para os
We
pobres
held one
e
every year.
celebramos todos os anos.
As usual, Mom volunteered to
Sempre
take me to
minha
the
mãe se
game, but she was so
voluntariou.
busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid
Mas
she
ela
was
estava
going to be
ocupada.
late. I remember while she ran
No quarto
around, she
dela,
said
enquanto ela
she
corria de um
ordered me
lado ao
to
outro,
close the
me
mezzanine.
ordenou. Que
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception?
decepção.
What's in there?
A
Piso
storeroom.
intermédio, armazém.
Have you been up there?
No,
Você
I'd
estava
forgotten
ali?
all
Não.
about it.
Eu tinha esquecido
I'd better
completamente.
take a look before moving
Ele
on.
olhe antes de continuar. Vou... O quê? Será melhor que tinha visitado em La Mezzanine. Calma. Mezzanine. Restroom. Mezzanine eu acho que eu nunca pude entrar. Que aqui eu tô no... Esse jogo eu começo a entrar nele e já sinto medo. E o pior de tudo, até agora eu não vi nada. Por aqui. Ele corre tão lento que nem parece que tem coisa. Fireplace. Mezzanine aqui. Ah! Fogueira? Calma. Como é que eu vou usar isso? Que eu nunca estive. Acho que é por aqui porque a porta tá meio aberta. Eu já entendi que quando a porta tá meio aberta, eu posso procurar. Não, calma. Hã? Ai, meu Deus. Fireplace. Eu sei que eu tô nesse andar. The Kitchen. Restroom. Eu já tô perdido. Oficina. Tá do lado da oficina. Oficina eu sei que é por aqui. Oficina. Storage. Storage. Boa noite. Storage. Não tá antes de entrar na oficina. Ai, troca. Aqui eu já vou pra cozinha. Tá. Perdi o... Não dá pra ver o mouse. Mas eu passo pra cá que eu entro na cozinha. Então... Supostamente mezanine... Aqui. Aqui. Esse é o mezanine? Eu não sei... É, esse é o mezanine. Mezanine. Aqui tem um mezanine. Em um meio onde estão as melhores coisas. Mezanine é esse. No meio. No meio. Meio. Dois, um, sete. Será que eu ir pra 217? Hall, mezanine. Supostamente esse é o mezanine. Na pior das hipóteses eu vou ter que ir no 217. E aqui tem uma rosa. Tá, deixa... Ai, meu Deus, me assustei. Dois, um, sete. Ai. Mais um pra cima. Sério que de todos é bem nesse andar? 217 pra cá. 217. Não tem nada aqui. Não. Tá pro outro lado. Precisava abrir aqui. Cadeados. Dois, um, sete. Ignora. Pior de tudo que o jogo não mostra nada e mesmo assim tá com medo do cagaço. Eu nem sabia que a barra de espaço fazia isso. sei o que é pra fazer. Tá no hall. Será que tem alguma coisa nos quartos? Será que... aqui embaixo? Fora de serviço. Simon disse, meu Deus. Eu não sei o que pra fazer. Mezanine. É no meio onde estão as melhores coisas. Será que é lá em cima? Será que aqui é considerado mezanine também? Isso aqui literalmente não tem nada. Ah. Ai. Por que música? A, B, C. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me?
Me ouve, eu
I'm on the
estou em
mezzanine.
trepiso.
It's a nightmare.
Pesadelo.
There are mannequins
Manequins
everywhere.
por toda
They're set up
parte. Tô colocando
like in
uma
a scene.
cena onde eles
There's
levam
one with a hockey
pau
stick.
de rock.
Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick!
E ainda é o meu.
If you're listening to me,
Estão
whoever set up
ouvindo?
this representation,
Quer dizer, representação, quer dizer
I
que...
think they want to tell me
quer
that
dizer
Rachel
que Rachel
was
matou,
killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello?
Alô?
Hello?
Irving.
Why isn't he
Ai,
answering?
por que você não tá aqui? Você me
Irving, I
deixa
swear I'm
tão
not
bem.
kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Barulhinho. Tem um... Irving. Ai, eu tô com medo de sair. Pega o palo. Odeio manequim. Sai, ô criatura do inferno.
Where are you, Nicole?
Nicole,
It's about
já
time.
era a hora. Escutou o
Did
que
you
eu
hear my
disse?
messages?
How many doors have you opened,
Quantas
Nicole?
portas abertas
How many are still missing?
faltam? portas.
What doors are you talking about?
Keep going.
Ah,
Hello? Hello, Irving.
ai, Irving. Teve uma crise existencial ou o quê? Que às atrás da porta fechada, segundo... Ai, eu tenho que ir pra lá. Putz, de todas as portas eu tenho que ir pra lá. Tira um dos... Se não me engano é pra cá. Não é pra cá. Tá aberto.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What? What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself?
Qualidade.
How much can you take?
What?
Every memory, painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
Ai.
Is this a joke?
Calma, piada.
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they
Parece que eu
creep into the crawl spaces.
só
You're not with FEMA.
nada do filme.
You? Jenkins?
Acabou com o
You,
Jack.
you never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me? I...
Your father wanted to keep
Vai
you out of it.
manter a margem.
I convinced him that
Eu
only you
convenci
could
só você
resolve the
podia resolver
equation, as he called it.
Como...
I don't understand.
How could you?
Como podia.
Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past.
Lembrança
Hunting for
da
memories that
noite.
scratched away behind every wall in
Tormentam
the
desde
night.
atrás de cada parede.
We did it for years.
Fizemos
Day
durante anos,
after day
dias atrás
after
dias atrás
day.
dias.
All lies.
São
I have
mentiras.
nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
O que quer fazer?
What do you want to do now?
I want to tell you a
Quero
story.
contar uma história.
There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in
Entrar
summer.
no lago de verão.
But his father,
Vai,
oh, his
Seu pai tinha
father had
outros
other plans for his
planos
soul.
para sua alma.
In his
Homem,
dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star.
quero brilhar sua estrela
This
maravilhosa, irmã.
Wonderful sister.
Só via a irmã.
A heavenly creature that spent
Celestial,
hours
as
telling him
horas
fairy tales in
contando
secret.
segredo ela
She who
conta
told him what a
se
free and
convertira
strong man he would become one day.
homem livre, forte algum
Rachel?
dia.
She was like that,
Sim, era
free
forte e
and strong.
independente. No princípio eu não
At the
entendia
time,
sua
I didn't
dislexia,
understand her
o
dyslexia,
que significa
or what
idiota,
retard meant. That's what they called her at school.
assim que chamavam no colégio.
But I could hear her cry
Eu ouvi ela
at
chorar
night.
pela noite. Queria
I wanted to
protegê-la,
protect her,
mas não podia.
but I couldn't. One day, that beautiful,
criatura,
luminous creature met
ela
someone.
conheceu alguém.
A human being that saw her
Tal como era
for real.
My dad.
meu pai.
Yes.
Sim.
And I was the
E eu vi
invisible witness of what happened.
sendo invisível.
A love.
Só amor, nada mais.
Simply
E
a
nada
love.
mais.
Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much,
Esse amor era muito
and it would be punished.
pesado.
Who paid for this
Quem
love,
pagou por
Nicole?
esse amor, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel
Sua
was
irmã.
your sister.
Me lembrei de você.
Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for
Sua
Rachel
inocência. E
to
seu
notice
filho.
the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate
Eu não
your
odiava sua
sister.
irmã. Só
I
tinha
was just
inveja.
jealous.
Doesn't matter.
É igual.
Those days are over.
O tempo já passou.
How could I have forgotten you?
Como pude te esquecer?
I was raised to be forgotten.
O que
What
você
do you
quer?
want from me?
The day my sister paid
Meu
with
irmão
her life
pagou
for her
seu amor
love,
por sua vida. Todos
we
morremos.
all died.
São uma
We
história
make up the history of the
Timberline.
Timberline.
It was a tragedy.
Uma tragédia, mas você...
You?
We all got frozen there,
Preciso um instante
that
e
very
todos
moment.
nós congelamos.
in that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand,
Já começou a entender?
as you've already begun to understand.
I want to know
Quero saber
what you
o que
want
você quer
from
de
me.
mim.
You have to keep going to get to
Como que-
where I wasn't able to go.
Eu não pude.
You
Você
will
será
be the new
a
witness.
novo testigo.
You owe it to us,
Deve
and you owe it to
Sure.
her.
no ático. De todos os lugares, no ático. Sei que ele fuma demais, meu Deus.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school.
Estava no colégio.
I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear
Queria
Nicole,
Nicole,
my
minha
favorite
filha,
daughter,
etc.
etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are.
Tá, que tal, Nick?
How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all
Ai,
their
segredo.
secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles.
Isso é bom
In
resolver.
this, you surely resemble
Sim,
more your
mas-
mother
Sim.
than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could
Podia
surmount the
superar
fear
o
and
medo e o
suffering that
sofrimento. Emana
exuded from these hallways.
dos corredores.
We tried. We waited.
Tentamos, esperamos, estamos com
terrified.
medo. Estudamos
We
e
studied. We
escutamos.
listened. We listened to her.
Mas
But
todo
all the
amor
love
do
in the
mundo não
world
foi
wasn't
suficiente para
enough to
decifrar
decipher those muted
essas
vowels,
vozes
those
mudas,
wide open
olhos bem
eyes,
abertos,
those
essas lágrimas
of
de
light.
luz.
in your time and space, in the here and now.
No tempo,
I will
em seu
no longer
espaço.
be with
Agora,
you.
aqui
But
agora
it doesn't
já
matter.
nós
Trust me, it doesn't.
estaremos contigo, para não importar.
I have a
Sério,
new theory, Nikki.
tem uma teoria.
Love is
O amor
and
segue
remains.
sendo. Fica
It is in the wood you
da
stand
maneira
on,
sobre como
in the
está.
walls that
As
keep
paredes
up this
mantêm
hotel,
esse hotel.
Who are you
in the
talking
air we
about?
breathe. And sometimes it hates.
Ódio.
It hates those who
Nos
didn't
permite
allow
ver.
it. Those who cast it aside with indifference.
Diferença.
Those who can't
Yes.
recognize it. Stars still emanate their
A
light,
luz,
even
incluso
after
depois do
collapsing,
colapso.
right? There's a lot of light
Muita
here.
luz aqui. Há luz
There's light
na morte.
in death. I want to free myself
Liberar-me
of all
de
this
escuridade.
darkness.
Já não vejo estrelas.
I can no longer see the
E até
stars.
repetindo.
I'm tired of
É
surviving in
limbo,
this
é esgotante.
limbo. So,
É
how
bonito.
are you, Nikki?
Tá, Nick.
I'm
Eu estou bem.
good.
Estarei.
I will be good. Figure out what Rachel was saying, Nikki.
Ver o que...
She's here.
Rachel. Ai, o que é pra fazer? Dentro do coche de Claire. Oh, meu Deus. Uau, pra eu ir lá pra baixo. Filho da puta.
Hello.
Olá.
Leonard was a very special man.
Ele é um homem especial.
His soul
Sua alma
was
era
big enough
bastante
to love
grande
both you and Rachel.
para amar
I knew
Rachel
my
e você.
father's soul
Eu sei como
better
era
than anyone.
a alma dele,
You
melhor
were
que nós.
just a jealous
Só era
kid.
uma
Don't
criança
you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't.
com pau.
I just want you to get to the
Descobrir a
truth.
verdade.
So why didn't you tell me?
Porque não
About
me
the
contou a
truth.
verdade.
Tell who? The Nicole who thought
Nicole,
eating
esa
beans was the
primeira
worst tragedy
era
and
pior
couldn't wait to finish
tragédia.
this business and run
Não podia
away,
esperar
forgetting
acabar com o
everything all
assunto,
over again?
fugir,
You don't know anything about what my
entender
mother
que
and I went
sofremos
through.
minha mãe e eu.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to
Proteger.
you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her and I hated my
acabar
father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone.
Tem
Betrayal, shame, death.
destruição. Quanto
My
mais
family was
tem
destroyed,
para adorar essa dor.
just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What
Podia
else is
até
there to
agora.
know?
Que mais
You
pode
want the
saber?
truth.
Verdade.
Well, I can't give
Eu
it
não
to you.
posso oferecê-la.
I've already given
Já
you
te
everything I
dei tudo
could.
que podia.
Now you have to tie
Agora
the
você
pieces
deve juntar
together.
as peças.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the
Pai sempre disse
sum
que
of the
somos
people
uma
we take with us,
soma de
and you
gentes como nós.
abandoned these people
Essa gente.
here in this place.
Enough riddles,
Pai
Irving.
disse,
I'm tired.
Me too.
eu também.
You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Ai, meu Deus. Get all items. Quem é essa manta? Lavar? Foi a mãe que matou a Rachel? Any ballroom? Eu não sei inglês. Aqui. Lavadoras.
How could I have forgotten? I saw everything.
Estava aí.
I was there. All the pieces were in front of my
Ante
eyes.
dos meus olhos.
A kid's eyes.
Os olhos de
It
uma
was the
criança.
same night as the
Mesma
hockey
noite
game
a
in
parte do
Missoula.
rock.
Reverend Foster was so
Foster
busy with
estava
the
muito
preparations
ocupado
of the
preparando a
meals for
comida
the
para os
giving to the
pobres na
poor
igreja em
at the
Timberline.
Timberline Church. And my mother,
Minha mãe,
Claire, said that we would get back
voltaria
from the
na
game in
partida
time
no
for the
tempo para a
distribution.
distribuição.
She convinced my
Convenci
father to
pai
help the Reverend,
para
and
ajudar
he'd come
o
with his
reverendo.
whole family. You,
E a sua
Rachel.
família. Ser Rachel.
Yeah.
Sim.
I
Eu
remember it
lembro
like it
como
was
se fosse
yesterday.
ontem.
I couldn't find my stick.
Pode encontrar meu
I panicked
graveto.
and I went down to the
Entrei
garage,
e entrei na garagem.
Claire
Clara
was
estava
there.
ali,
red in the face.
tomada pela raiva.
Her look.
Seus
Her
olhos
look.
It was just a fleeting feeling.
são breves.
That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
Tinha ela,
It just wasn't her.
não era ela.
It
Era
was
como
like
uma
a
criatura horrível.
frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then
Então,
she put her hands on her
sobre a
hips,
cabeça,
exhausted.
acostada, sorriu.
She smiled.
E estava outra vez,
And
minha
there
mãe.
she was again,
Disse que
my
era só a
mom.
impressão do momento. No
It
final,
must have just
contra
been the
o
impression of a
instinto de
moment.
Cold Spring,
I had the finals against Cold Springs High
Esperava.
awaiting me. I climbed in the car,
fui no carro,
throwing my bag
e a
into the
bolsa
back
no assento
seat.
traseiro, Paulo de
My
rock,
hockey stick was there.
tava aí. Clara
Claire
disse
said
que
she
havia
cleaned it.
limpado. Que
She
ele tinha
cleaned it.
limpado.
Go on.
I don't.
Go on!
Chegamos
We
no
got
tempo,
there on
joguei.
time and I
Ele partiu da
played.
minha vida e o último.
Best game of my
Mas tava
life.
Com
the
grampos,
last.
animadoras,
Claire was
Yeah,
on the
perdi de
bleachers
vista.
encouraging me and cheering,
durante.
and then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think.
Durante 2
And
tempos.
later, when I
acho.
asked, she said she'd
Quando
moved
perguntei, me
because
disse que
Marty
tinha
O'Donegal's
movido
father was
porque
getting on her
o pai
nerves.
de Marty estava
But it wasn't true.
ficando brava. Mas não era verdade.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't. I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk,
Não
rolled in the
acredito.
blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't
Eu não
know
sabia de
that
Clara.
Claire...
I was only a kid.
Só era um menino. Eu nunca quis que indagara.
Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is
Está aqui?
here?
You know, I
Que siga
I
me
think she's still
protegendo.
protecting me.
Não sou maior.
But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things
Corre
out.
mal, correu.
What happened is terrible, but
Principais
all the
histórias
main players in
morreram.
this story are dead. Get it? Dead.
Uma
We
morreu,
are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything.
Mal, não dava pra fazer
Beautiful
nada.
here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
What? Irving, Where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see. Beyond the mountains.
Putz, eu acho.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't.
Eu me lembro que tinha
Don't
uma.
leave me too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this
Na época.
horizon of events. Everything is...
Ah, não acredito.
Irving? Irving? I don't want to stay alone here.
A gente tava sozinha até
Everything seems to be
agora.
becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Rachel? Eu tava sozinha até agora. Agora já não tem, não.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney.
Advogado. Consegui falar
Finally,
com
I can
você.
get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's
Mas como
bad.
estás?
How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you get...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the
Tá,
hotel
não quero vender
anymore.
outra.
You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to
Pois não, me
decide.
gostaria de entender
But
esse
maybe
tipo
we
de
should talk
decisão.
about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home. And I have to stay here. Forever.
Pra sempre?
Let's talk. And there's also my fee.
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake.
Pensava em lá.
Remember where we went with Uncle
Lembra
John
quando
last
fomos
year?
com o tio?
Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day. But they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it.
Gostaria muito.
And we can have dinner at Doc
Me
Smith's
ensinar a entrar
diner
no
on the
dock, no
bank.
banco. Podíamos vir.
Rachel
Rachel,
and
River,
Irving could
conosco. O que te
Come with
parece?
us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad,
Ai, meu Deus, o que
it would
você
be
vai...
so nice.
Não gosto desse cano aqui, ó. Rádio.
Wait. I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life.
Meu
You
Deus.
said that. I'm scared.
Sai daqui.
don't want to die. It's getting dark. I can't
Meu
see
Deus!
the light.
Apagar? O quê? Porque eu...
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom,
Onde
we'll
eu
bring back the
comprei?
Timberline
Literalmente
to its
ver.
fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family.
Ai, meu Deus.
No more anger.
Ela enlouqueceu. No final ela enlouqueceu. Não aparece nada, mas eu fico com medo até não querer mais. Eu nem achei o fantasma que tem nas conquistas. Vou ter que procurar depois no offline. Se eu não apagasse, eu também me matava? Deixa eu ver. Ai, é tudo nova partida, não. Então aqui fica. Valeu. Falou.